Hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, otherwise known as Puglo Escobar, and today we're going to take a look at the Pegassi Reaper, retailing for a price of $1,595,000, and as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it is really a rather fine looking vehicle. You know, I really am taken by the front end of it and along the sides there, not too keen on the back end if I'm perfectly honest with you, but there we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so let's take it out on the street and see how she handles acceleration of that hill. Not too good. Let's try the handling down the hills now. Okay, so here we go, weaving through wine wouldn't work. Okay, here we go, little bit heavy, ladies and gentlemen, little bit dull and unresponsive, and sodding hell, I hit a bloody car, didn't I? Okay, well, never mind. Okay, so we'll have a look at the top end speed, ladies and gentlemen, or what we've got up to there as we come down these hills, and okay, it is getting some air, isn't it? It is getting some air, you know, not too bad really. Okay, so there we go. Have a look at the acceleration along the flat now. Okay, try and miss that pedestrian, you know, and okay, let's check out the stability now, shall we? Right, okay, so right, well, that is rather, it's really rather stable, ladies and gentlemen. I know the back end did kick out a little there, but I can assure you I really was giving that old joystick a good wiggle, you know. Okay, so yes, very stable, ladies and gentlemen. Top end speed, as you can see, not too bad at all, you know. Okay, we're bringing it around the corner here, and okay, sort of scuppered that really rather, didn't we? Oh well, terrible shame, never mind, maybe we'll get better go on the next lap. Okay, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Pegassi Reaper. We've taken it from Hillcrest down to the Maze Bank offices, as doubtlessly you can see, you know. And so we're going to take it all inside, now we're going to take it on to the custom auto shop, and we're going to go through some of the modifications that can be affected to this vehicle. And of course, as always, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going through this section of the video at double speed, just in order to hurry things along somewhat, but still to provide one with an opportunity to have a look at, as I say, the different modifications that can be affected to this vehicle, should you then choose to go ahead and purchase the darn thing, you know. And okay, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we really are being scantily treated by Rockstar, ladies and gentlemen. They provided us with absolutely nothing. The only modifications, ladies and gentlemen, that can be affected to this vehicle is effectively by adding a spoiler and by a single color. It claims to have two-tone colors, ladies and gentlemen, but I can't see a bloody solid change when I go through it. So yes, absolutely no modifications, ladies and gentlemen. All you can do is change the color and stick a spoiler on it. So for $1.6 million, yes, that's rather cheap now, isn't it? You know, rather sort of mean of Rockstar. Okay, let's have a look at the acceleration, ladies and gentlemen. We brought it back out onto the street, and okay, you know, so it's sort of okay there. And now we're going to have a look at the top end speed coming around this corner, and yes, it is sort of picking up the speed. Okay, that's sort of appreciable, yes, that is sort of going now, look at that. And we'll have a look at the handling coming back round here, and okay, sort of going right, slightly. Okay, so what do we think of the Pegassi Zentorno? Well, unmodified, ladies and gentlemen, it has its acceleration is very poor, or at least only okay. Oh no, actually no, its handling, I should say, is very poor. Its acceleration is okay, its top end speed is good, so good top end speed, good acceleration, poor handling. The modified version, ladies and gentlemen, much the same, you know, much the same. Of course, there is an improvement to our top end speed and the acceleration, but yes, the handling, ladies and gentlemen, remains woeful, dull, sluggish, and unresponsive, you know. So there we go, not particularly good. Right, now we're going to take it on to the top speed test track, ladies and gentlemen, and sort of get a definitive time on what that top speed is. And just to give you an idea, ladies and gentlemen, the Krieger, the benefactor Krieger can make it down here about 50, 51, the Grotti Italian GTO about 51, 52, and the Pegassi Zentorno about 53, 54, and that is what we consider to be a broadly competitive time. So let's see what the Reaper can do. Okay, 54.454. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a competitive time. So let's take it on up to Sandy Shores now and see how she can actually handle herself up against her little sister, ladies and gentlemen, the Pegassi Zentorno. Yes, the Zentorno, retailing for a price of $725,000, ladies and gentlemen. It is the baby sister to the Reaper, and as you can see, it is a tiny dot in the distance, and it's going around the corner there, and there's not a sodding hope in hell we're going to catch the wretched thing. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We could put it up against many other cars that you may wish to see, but we're not going to provide that service on this occasion, ladies and gentlemen, because in our opinion, if the Pegassi Reaper at $1.6 million cannot beat the Pegassi Zentorno at $725,000, we're not going to give it. We're not going to grace it with the honor of going around the track against the other vehicles, ladies and gentlemen. It is an utter, thorough disappointment, I'm afraid to say. Okay, so just to prove, ladies and gentlemen, that it was not my rather abysmal driving, and I am a rather abysmal driver, it does have to be said, that was letting down the Pegassi Reaper there, ladies and gentlemen. We now swapped over, and I am in the Pegassi Zentorno, and Mr. Raccoon there is in the Pegassi Reaper behind me, and as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, yes, he is behind me despite being the more proficient driver of the two of us. Okay, so that's pretty much an end of it, ladies and gentlemen. The Pegassi Zentorno at under half the price beats the pants off the Reaper, and that if I paid the full price for it, really should make you feel rather sick. And as you can see, there is a significant difference in the size as well. You know, Pegassi Zentorno is much wider there. Okay, well, we're here, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll go for another lap, I suppose, you know. And perhaps I'll take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to point out that all of the other vehicles, or should I say the other vehicle, has been driven by Mr. Raccoon, you know. He is a very violent raccoon, but he does have a YouTube channel of his own. His name is The Bromby. The channel is called The Bromby. If you type that into YouTube, you should be able to find him. Why don't you go and do that? He's got some rather good videos on there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, here we go. We're having one more look at, ladies and gentlemen, the shame of Pegassi, ladies and gentlemen. $1.6 million losing to $725,000, and yes, that's about all we're prepared to show, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to obviously pull out the GTO or any other vehicles, simply not worth it, and couldn't get Mr. Raccoon out to do the video because he'd have killed me if I'd have asked him. Okay then, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What is the review of the Pegassi Reaper? It's not a bad vehicle, you know, it's not a bad vehicle, but when you can go and buy two Pegassi Zentornos for the same kind of money, is it worth it? No. I do hope you've enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you for watching.